मी कणिक भिजवली आहे आणि टाकते 15 मिनिटांनी पोळ्या. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Hare Krishna, everybody. Today we are seeing the basic principles of Vaishnav behavior. Vaishnav etiquettes are not superficial or unessential. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, having heard all these details, he greatly pleased and he spoke from Chaitanya Charitamrita's Antya 4.128. He spoke to whom? Sanatan Goswami. तथापि भक्त स्वभाव मर्यादा रक्षण मर्यादा पालन है साधुर भूषण. My dear Sanatan, although you are the deliverer of the entire universe, and although even the demigods and great saints are purified by touching you, it is the characteristic of a devotee to observe and protect the Vaishnav etiquette. Maintenance of the Vaishnav etiquette is the ornament of a devotee. So, what is etiquette? It's an ornament of a Vaishnava. So, where does he wear? In the ear or nose? One word will immediately question. So, Vaishnava also needs an ornament. What does that mean? Is etiquette something only external or optional? So, Vaishnava behavior is optional, or it should be only etiquette like decorating the forehead, wearing the garland of fragrant prasad malas. So, is it like that? One might think, and one should think like this. We could draw an analogy. Is it possible to be wealthy but have no riches? What is the value of wealth if one uses no costly ornaments? Generally, one will decorate himself according to the degree of his wealth. If one is very rich, he'll be adorned with only the finest of raiments and accessories. Similarly, for one who is profound in his Krishna consciousness, the jewels of Vaishnava etiquette. So the jewels of Vaishnava etiquette will naturally grace all of his dealings and activities. The characteristics of a devotee are always sublimely manifest in all of his actions. The jewels of Vaishnava etiquette will naturally grace. The characteristics of a devotee are always sublimely manifest in all of his actions. The depth of a Vaishnava is judged by his symptoms. The true Vaishnav devotee will therefore adorn himself unsparingly with the decorum of a Vaishnav in all respects. So, etiquette. What does an etiquette mean? By the dictionary definition, if you go, then conventional requirements as to social behavior, the code of ethics of a profession. These are the dictionary definitions. Accepting the identity of a Vaishnav necessitates a certain standard of behavior or etiquette. Accepting identity, Hare Krishna. Accepting the identity of a Vaishnav necessitates a certain standard or behavior or a etiquette. Vaishnav etiquette facilitates Krishna consciousness. It provides the criteria, the protocol by which a devotee can act properly in every situation. In if you have to give a quote, from the verse 3 of Updeshamrit. Here, it is roughly paraphrases one of the items favorable for development of devotional service. So, what does that Vaishnav write there? He says, by engaging completely in activities of goodness. So, a devotee, uh, by engaging completely in activities of goodness, practicing Vaishnav etiquette means always acting in the mode of goodness, which is a stepping stone to the transcendental plane. Which is a stepping stone to the transcendental plane. The mode of goodness is conducive to self realization, whereas ignorance, passion are not. How one applies the principles of Vaishnav etiquette reflects whether a devotee is Krishna conscious or not. Is he humble, conscientious, well mannered, disciplined, cultured, sensitive? Someone who is actually a devotee will be known by how much he displays the good qualities. A Vaishnav is better than a Brahmana. Brahminical life means cleanliness. Brahminical life means to be very, very clean inside and out. Inside by chanting and hearing, and outside by bathing 3 times daily. If not possible, at least 2 times, but never less than once. Bathing and timely. Sometimes people have a habit of taking 3 times a bath. The qualification of the Brahmanas are described in Bhagavad Gita words: peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, wisdom, knowledge, religiousness are the qualities by which the Brahmanas work. So see that these instructions are being followed nicely. So see that these instructions are being followed nicely. So no associating with materialistic person at all. Rameshwar, in regarding to brainwashing, they claim that our lifestyle tends to take the devotee and isolate him from the world. So here, the author agrees to it. Who is the author here? None other than the Prabhupada. So, what is a Vaishnav will be defined only by Prabhupada. Prabhupada means anyone who is surrendered to the pure devotee, who is a worshipper of Gaurav, Lord Gaurav, and is surrendered to the Shad Goswamis and Gaurav. So, Prabhupada means indicates that. So, we hate to mix with you. No gentleman tries to mix with loafers. Crows will not like to live with ducks and white swans. They'll not live with crows. This is a natural division, birds of the same feather. It's like said like that. The feet should not touch anyone or anything, especially when it is sacred. So in India, in the Indian tradition, there's a little concern about it. We don't see that much as in the West, but still people have learnt it. So if you touch others' feet by mistake like that, you hit him while walking, and then people say sorry, and we have a like here, oh my god, I touched the feet, I just kicked his feet. Then they go down. Please forgive me for it. That is offensive. Basically, the feet touch only the floor. Otherwise, they are kept covered. So it's not an exaggeration, but the feeling immediately comes that what did I do? I stepped on his feet, and it was so offensive. So one should not step over anyone. So if you're any respected person that you adore is walking, then you just cross him is not a good manner. So you have to stop, let him pass, and then you can. Or you can pass from behind, but not cross him from the front. So this is part of the mannerism as we are dealing with Vaishnav etiquette. So these things are of great concern. One should not step over or reach over anyone while they are offering obeisances, while they are sitting, as in the temple room. The slamming of doors, although seemingly a minor fault, greatly disturbed Prabhupada. It symbolized carelessness and misuse, and he said that the sound cracked his heart. No one, one time Prabhupada came out of his room and called out, "Who is that slamming the doors?" No one knows from where this building has come. We take it for granted that it is here, but no one cares. I didn't understand this. Let's move forward. But so far as stealing is concerned, one should not steal except in the rarest circumstances. Moral principle is recommended in all scriptures as a prerequisite for spiritual culture. So, this was a short talk on basic principles of Vaishnav behavior.